What's up, guys? Sisi Rose in the house.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing, Sisi?
I'm pretty good. Pretty,
You're pretty.
pretty horny. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. I'm excited.
Doesn't take much for me.
Yeah, to be horny.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know.
Is that okay?
It's like there's like a man inside of you. That's why you're always horny.
I wish there was a man inside of me.
Yeah, well, it will be one.
Oh, right. Okay.
Very
You're
soon.
gonna arrange that?
Yeah,
right.
very soon.
You're nice.
An Italian sausage in you.
Ooh, I like that.
You like that?
Pretty hungry too. Yeah.
I'm gonna feed you.
Mm.
How long have you been in the industry?
I've been in the industry for maybe a little over 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
What made you decide to, step into it?
To do this crazy shit.
Yeah.
I was always more of like a performer, and the porn sex that I have is sex that I have in general. I always had sex like that, and when I was with my other boyfriends and everything, I just always wanted to record.
Huh.
Yeah, I just thought it was the hottest thing. Like, I love to watch. I love when people watch me. I like to be recorded. So
You like to be in the, like
in the spotlight.
in the spot.
Yeah, sort of.
All right.
Yeah, a little entertainer, if you will.
Do you think you're a little bit of a narcissist?
Definitely, don't you? No.
I'm
not sure. I'd like to hope not. I'm pretty self-aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely look pretty confident.
Do I?
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes.
Are you feeding my narcissistic ego right now?
You pretend very well to be confident.
Right. You know I'm not.
Your acting is on point. So this is the first step to be in the industry.
No, I'm pretty confident for the most part. Am I a narcissist? I don't know. I try not to be, but I think one quality of narcissism in general is that they don't know that they are narcissists.
Oh, absolutely.
They're not aware.
Absolutely. It's just the same thing with selfish people or self-centered. They don't know.
They're not
actually
aware. Yeah.
Yeah. They actually think the opposite.
Is this a therapy session?
Yes. I'm gonna charge you for that.
Okay. You should. Charge it to the game.
We're going so deep.
Right.
Yeah.
Should I ask you some questions about you?
No, not yet.
Okay.
You can whisper in my ear.
Should I reverse this around on you?
We could. So at some point you were like, you know what? I mean, everyone should watch me.
Right. Not just people in my hometown.
Yeah.
I was like from a little hometown. I had an OnlyFans. I was the only person that had an OnlyFans, and a lot of people were on there. And I'm like, this audience is too small.
So it was almost like an act of generosity.
I was being nice.
Yeah, that's good.
It was a boring town. We needed to spice it up a little bit.
Awesome. Yeah. It's like having like a nice Picasso painting or whatever.
Right.
And like you find it in the attic, and you're like, dude, this is so fucking beautiful. I mean, I need to share this art with everybody.
Yeah.
I can't keep it for myself. So you're not selfish. You're just very, very generous.
Selfish. I want everyone to see me getting pounded.
Awesome.
It's the least I could do.
That's You own it to the world.
A little charity work.
That's awesome. You're gonna win a medal. I'm gonna give you a medal today.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a metal hard.
Where do you want it? On your chest? On your face?
Where do you think? Maybe in my pussy?
Probably. That is probably the best place.
That's where it should be.
So you can keep it. You're not gonna lose it.
For the rest of the day, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just go about my day and then just like push it out. While I'm,
absolutely.
Running my errands.
Sometimes you just gotta put a finger in it and taste it.
Right. I get hungry. See, you're pretty like selfless too.
Yeah. Absolutely. Very caring.
Yeah.
What do you do for fun except like, sucking cock and fucking?
That's all I know how to do.
No?
No.
No.
I do so I work out like a relatively good amount of time. If I'm traveling, and I travel a lot, so I work out, I travel. I mean, I'll do the cliche little hang out with my friends type of things because relationships are important to me, so I keep those tight knit. I live in Miami, so I go to the beach a lot. I like to be outside.
Oh, you're really tan.
Yeah, I actually am pale right now. This is me pale, yeah. Yeah, little things like that.
Where are you from originally?
Travel and working out. New York.
New York.
Yeah, I'm from upstate New York.
That's awesome.
Yeah, little farmland.
Little boring, you know, so...
Cows everywhere.
Okay. So you were bored, and that's how you started, like, being...
I was born on a cow.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was born in, like, it was a very, like, small city where there wasn't too much going on. And I like it, for sure. I just didn't want to live there for too much longer, so I moved to Miami about 4 months ago.
What did you do before porn?
So I went to school, and I have a few degrees, and then I bartended, like, my whole life since I was 17, where it's illegal, but they never asked me how old I was, so I just said I was 18 and I could bartend. So I was early to the game of bartending, but I did that for a long time while I was in school. I was a tattoo apprentice. I started a business doing microblading and permanent makeup, and I did OnlyFans, so a few different little things.
That's awesome.
Kept busy.
Yeah, that's for sure. What's a red flag and a green flag meeting someone for the first time?
Are you trying to date?
Maybe.
I feel like let's see. I think a green flag is someone who, I mean, this is really cliche, but I feel like anyone can relate. Someone who listens to you and someone who is considerate of your feelings. Because I think the highest, one of the highest tiers of love is consideration. One of those, like, not being selfish, like we're talking about. And then I think a red flag is, I guess it goes into the same thing. Maybe someone that doesn't listen to you. I think that's a big deal. I actually was with someone recently who I was telling them a story, and they immediately shut it down and said, I don't care. And I broke up with them right then.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We weren't dating, but we had seen each other for a couple days. And I'm just like, if I can't be listened to, then I don't want to even associate with you. It's rude.
That's so crazy. Well, that's his loss.
I think another red flag is someone that doesn't want to, like, fuck at least, like, 2 or 3 times a day.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, what are we doing?
You're very...
What's going on there?
Oh, my God.
How are you not horny?
Well, you know.
Yeah.
That it's a good question. I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Yeah.
Well, tell me, if you have one, like a crazy date story.
Crazy date story?
Yeah. Do you fuck on a first date?
Yeah, I have before.
Okay.
Especially when I was a little more normal and not in the porn world.
Yeah, well.
I would do it not as often, but here and there. And now that I'm in the porn world, if I think you're super hot and you're a porn guy, then we're fucking outside of the camera situation. But, actually, like, when I was normal, was seeing this one guy, and then we first started talking, and I fucked him in front of all my friends. And his brother, yeah.
In a room?
That was our first date. He came over, and we were, like, fucking, and my friends were being, like, nosy, and they're like, what's going on in there? Why is there so much noise? And I was like, just come in. This was before I was even doing porn. And then they all just, like, sat at the, like, on this little bench that I had in my room and just watched us fuck for the first time. And his brother was there in the room. It was kind of weird.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
You're such a fucking slut. I love it.
Just fill in the blank a little.
You love the attention, huh?
Yeah, it's fun. But then after we did all this and I was, like, fucking like I would normally fuck, my friend was like, you should do porn. And this was maybe, like, 5 months before I did porn. So it's kind of funny, yeah. That's how I knew.
They know. They knew.
They knew.
They knew.
They saw something.
Oh, well, they saw too
they
much.
They saw everything.
They saw too much. Oh. Where's the craziest place where you had sex?
So I actually lost my virginity in a movie theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that was my idea, because I was like, let's just get this over with. We were, like, in the middle of the movie theater, actually, too. And then we did that. But it was kind of wild for me being, 15 years old.
How many people were in theater?
There was a lot of people in the theater.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't packed, but there was a lot of people around for sure. And I was just like, just wild. And then I think maybe it was last week I had sex in an airplane. That was fun. Yeah.
That's
a Mile High Club situation.
That's pretty cool. Like it was like a private jet? Or?
Yeah, it was like a smaller like plane. Not like a private jet, but it was a smaller plane. Yeah. Not commercial either.
Okay.
You know? I don't know.
Well, like, yeah. I see what you're saying. Like a Cessna or like a little.
Yeah, it was fun. It was like smaller in there, but it was like just super hot. Quite literally hot, the temperature. And then it was just hot what was going down. It was just like.
So it was just you and another guy and then the pilot?
Me and another guy, 2 pilots, and then we had a videographer, so we actually filmed the whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's for a company for your OnlyFans?
It was for
You don't say the name, just
yeah, it was for like kind of like a company.
Okay, cool. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Well, it was planned though, you know.
It was planned, yeah. It wasn't like an impromptu type of thing. But it was super fun. I feel like I've had sex like crazy places. Yeah. Other than that though. I had sex in the woods once, that's not too crazy. I have sex on boats. A lot. I used to be like a big boater girl, and we'd have sex in the middle of like the lake where there's a bunch of people, you know.
You love
sailing by.
You love the public sex, huh?
I do. It's just so hot. What are we doing? Or in the mall bathrooms, the fitting rooms, just things like that. Yeah,
I've done that too.
It's hot.
What about like a photo booth in a club?
I thought about that. I was in a photo booth recently, on like a Santa Monica pier, and I was like, we should fuck in here. But they were scared, so we didn't do it.
That's pretty cool.
I know. Yeah. Well, we were also on a Ferris wheel. I took all my clothes off.
Oh.
Yeah, and you did like.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah, it was fun.